I'm here with head coach David Fischer of the ULM Sand Volleyball team. Coach Fischer, you guys had a fantastic season, winning a program record 15 games, defeating 4 nationally ranked opponents, and also sending a pair to nationals. Just talk a little bit about the season. What you attribute to this success on the court?
You know, there's not one little thing. You know, you compare it to last year's season where we had a lot of almost victories. Well, this year they turned into actual victories. I think a lot of that was the buy-in we had. We had some players last year that liked sand, were into it, but they were kind of playing, and this year they became sand volleyball players. I saw just a change in attitude in the workouts. I saw people taking ownership for their wins and losses. I saw lots of good communication and partner work. So really the players that were new to sand last year, little bits of improvement on them across the board, plus great new players with Taylor and Bailey, just made us that much stronger and gave us a ton more victories.
For the third time in 3 years, you sent a pair to nationals. What does that mean for a program so young in its existence?
Right. It means that we're good through and through with players, but it means up top we've got something special. This year we knew the returning Sand All-American was Marcy. She was tested. Michelle had battled for us a couple years at the twos, and all season they won 22 and lost 7, and even when they lost close. They were in every match they played. I mean, they're just good. Are you going to serve the All-American from Costa Rica, or are you going to serve the Texan who jumps really high and hits really hard? They presented problems for teams, and because we had a strong ones in our program, they make everybody else better. So it was really great to see them rewarded for their efforts.
Coach, you had 5 seniors that played instrumental role this season. You talked a little bit about 2 of them, Marcy and Michelle. Can you talk about what each one meant to the team and for the program?
Yeah, well, we had a bunch. Katie Lindstrom came to us as a grad student, and she taught Hope Pollock so much playing at the twos. A lot of the close wins we had were because of Katie and her leadership. She does what you ask of her, and she does more. She's going to stick around with the program and be a GA for next year, so she is great and will continue to help the program. Michelle has battled at the twos for us for a couple seasons, and this year, like we talked about, did well at the ones. She's just so competitive. She just makes everybody play hard. We're going to keep her around as a grad student next year. Alana Cullum, as she would say, well, I don't know. Alana is just so honest and fun to be around, and she's so coordinated. She was a middle who hadn't played beach before she came to us, but she's got some of the best setting hands on the team, better than I think even some refs realize, and she's funny and great. We'll miss her. Rachel, who came to us as an indoor/beach player out of a junior college in Florida. She is sort of the team ambassador. You bring visitors, you bring a recruit. If they talk to Rachel, then they're going to have a good feeling about the program. So she did so much to help our program on the court and off. She's going to be missed. And then, of course, Marcy, our Costa Rican libero, who gets straight A's in the classroom, and she wins jousts, and she's 5'6". I could go on and on about her, but just have people follow the career of Marcela Araya, and you're going to see someone who's going places.
Each year, your team is progressively getting better as a whole. Anything you want to see from your team this off season that will help you guys moving forward?
So, the Sand Volleyball college season is up to 16 competition dates. It's basically 2 months of competing. So it's relatively short when you compare it to baseball or basketball or some of these seasons that go on forever. I tell them that their college sand season is to get in shape for summer. Summer they can play every weekend after March 1st. I hope they have the courage and the momentum and the desire to find each other, play with whoever they want to play with, play co-ed, and play tournaments, and I'll follow their results around the country and around the world. You get better at this game by playing it, and they're good enough and they enjoy it enough. I hope that they'll find the tournaments and sign up to do it. It's a little harder than you'd think to ask someone to be a partner. We're going to start next year, I think, with practicing role play. Say, hey, you want to play with me next Saturday? I think it'll be good for all of us.
The Warhawks just came off their best season yet. The program record 15 wins, defeated 4 nationally ranked opponents, and sent a pair to nationals. Thanks, Coach.
Sure thing.